Hi guys, Clash right here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Clan Recaps. And this week we've had quite an eventful week. We've changed out our war strategy as explained in previous videos, and we've destroyed in our previous war. Sorry, that's the current war. We did well in our previous war. A war recap will be up on that video before this video probably goes out. And we did well. We've gone back down in members, which is quite annoying. We've gone down to 39 members, and we've had a little chat on the co-leaders chat. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait until our wars get to about 30 members on this new war strategy, and then we're going to be doing a hard push for 50 members or less. I mean, 45 to 50 members is really kind of the sweet spot, because then you have room for really good players, but you're not like. If you have below 50, you're not completely maxed out, so you can't add any more players, but you also have room for really good players that want to come and join. So we're going to be waiting for that. We're just going to try and get this war strategy going, have a week or two of this war strategy, as I think people are kind of getting used to the idea of having just having everyone fed into the war, making sure that everyone's contributing and doing well to war. One thing I can say in the clan is that we're doing a new kind of strategy on who gets to go into the war, and it was explained really well by Brian over here. So let's read this out. In war, you must perform. New ranking system. 1 star doesn't count. If you 2-star twice in range, that's within 3, and you get 2 stars, you're +1 for the clan. It means you're contributing to the clan. If you 2-star and 1 star, so that's 3 stars, and get 2 starred, you're even. So kind of you're helping the clan out, but you're not doing a massive amount. You're putting the clan at disadvantage, but you're not helping us out massively, which is alright. But if you 2-star and 1 star and then get 3 stars, you're -1, which means you're putting the clan at disadvantage. You're not being any use to the clan. And from Jacob, Bry's message continued. If you're negative stars in war, then you'll be benched until you can prove your might. No more boat anchors to hold the clan down in war. All that means essentially is that we're just going to be making sure that people who are in war are contributing to us winning the war, and aren't just sailing along the war, just kind of getting the loot and not really putting anything towards it, which I think is quite a good idea. But hopefully we won't have to go to really small wars like before. Hopefully everyone will kind of pick it up and really try in wars, and hopefully we won't get too harder matchups, because obviously the matchup will determine how people do or not. Because in easy war we expect everyone to get at least two 2-stars and maybe 1 3-star, 1 2-star. But in a really hard matchup, we'll be lucky if we get everyone to 2-star and maybe 1-star. So it depends on what war matchup and how everything does. But hopefully, if everyone does well in their war attacks, when they get a chance to prove themselves, we'll be on to a nice big wars later on, and we'll be winning loads, which is good. It means everyone gets all their loot. Because let's be honest, the whole point of doing war is to get loot, and you've got to get stars to win that loot. So it's all about getting stars in the war so you can get the loot. So it's so you've got to get those stars within your range, and you'll get some decent loot from it, which is why we do wars, really, because it really helps everyone out in the clan with loot. But we don't ever just go for loot, because if you ever go for loot and you didn't ask co-leader, it's not the end of the war, you're not given permission to, you will be benched, and obviously the leaders will discuss what's going to happen with you doing that. So it's been quite a quiet week. Apart from that, there's been no demotions or promotions or anything like that. We did have a bit of problems earlier on in the clan with a few members not being very happy with how the wars were being run, and they weren't really happy with the new strategy. But I think everyone's kind of gone into the swing of it and sorted it out. And the 2 members I think who did leave are now back in the clan, which is quite good. So we're back even. And I think this is quite good. The push is over, guys. People have been asking me all the time, is the push over? What's happened with the push? The push is now officially over. I stopped pushing a few days ago because I was just so bored of it. It didn't really help me with loot or anything, so I've stopped pushing. But other people were pushing. Pushing ends Sunday night, which is going to be tonight. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.